What is great with you today on this lovely, lovely Monday? Let me get this situated here. I know I see in pictures, right? So I got my little classroom set up to first of all, what's great with you, man? Where your energy at? So if you're coming over here to this live right now, we're speaking about meeting your inner roommate. And that inner roommate is right here. If that inner roommate is the voice inside your head telling you need to go to the store while you make an attempt to meditate or do something else. It's that voice that's it's almost like what I call alien thinking. It's not your thinking. It's something that's trying to deter you from doing what you truly want to do. That's that inner roommate. So once we recognize we have an inner roommate that's trying to deter us from what we truly want to do, what do we do about it? First of all, we don't judge it. We want to kind of recontextualize, like, oh wow, there is something, an entity inside of me that's trying to detour me from what I truly want to do. So it's not me. So when we do that, that's the indication that you know what, it's time to actually clean out our spiritual closet and truly see what's going on inside of us. If we got a feeling inside of us, our outside gonna kind of reflect that. So we're working on meditation. We're working on not being so angry. We're working on not being so aggressive. We're working on being a lot more loving. Can we accept ourselves without that internal dialect, what we call that intrapersonal communication? Like, how are you talking to yourself inside your head as you are evolving? Are you able to accept yourself and love yourself to the point of where you're going to evolve to, or are you mentally demoralizing yourself inside your head with your interpersonal communication? Like, how are you talking to yourself inside your head? That's the inner roommate that's keeping you suffering in silence. If if you're feeling angry, if you're feeling anxious, if you're feeling depressed, if you're feeling less than yourself, that's a significant sign that that's not you. That's a sign showing that your chakras are clogged up with old past trauma that need to be released. How do I release it, coach? Just be mindful of where your thoughts are going. Be mindful of how your body feels, because to me, what's more important is how do I feel? That's most important to me. How does it feel? If if it doesn't feel right within my spirit, why am I going forth with it? If I'm allowing my inner roommate to dictate where I'm going and what I got going on without me being in control, why am I doing that? That's almost what I call alien thinking. It's alien because it's foreign to what you set your intentions on doing. So we're not mindful about that inner roommate and what they're saying and what they're doing. It can take us somewhere we don't want to be. The inner roommate is that voice that you think is you. A trick that I learned for myself, a tool is we can't get rid of the inner roommate. So don't even try to do that, because if we try to get rid of the inner roommate, we're trying to get rid of a part of ourselves. That's impossible. That's another trick of that ego, that pain body. We want to get out of that. So we want to allow ourselves to become mindful of that inner roommate. And when we recognize that, now just be mindful every time it pops up and think about, is this thought loving and empowering to me, or is this thought going to belittle me or somebody else? If it's going to belittle you or somebody else, or make you feel icky or make you feel bad, why pass that on? That's that inner roommate, which is that low drama, that trauma that needs to survive. We want to break away from that. Breaking away from it, just pausing, like, okay, I feel it, I hear it, but now this is the most crucial part. The breathing comes in so hard, because so important, because it allows me to center myself and then realign myself with what I truly want to do. How do I truly want to feel? The healing is in the feeling. So if I don't want to feel nothing, how can I actually heal it? I become a killer and not a healer, because I'm killing that feeling that's going to allow me to heal. So Am I killing the feeling or am I allowing that feeling to heal me? Follow me? So are we a killer or are we a healer? So understanding what we're doing to ourselves and within ourselves when we allow that inner roommate to attract lower vibration energies that we truly don't want to engage with. So once we meet that inner roommate through meditation and just sitting still, do you know how difficult it is for your body to sit still if you're so used to moving, especially here in South Florida, this rat race, we going here, going there. So when we able to sit still and so-called stop thinking, we're able to be aware of our consciousness. Most time I talk to people, oh, I don't have time to meditate. I'll be too busy thinking. Most of the time, we're not thinking. We're actually recalling situations. That's not thinking. Thinking is something like, oh man, where are my car keys? Oh, they're over there. That's thinking. I need something right now in this present moment. I'm not talking about recalling thoughts. When we're meditating, that's an opportunity for us to become reacquainted with our consciousness, with our inner being. A lot of times we don't understand what it is right here. We spoke about this weekend. Start listening to my inner being. Stop suppressing that inner spirit. When we suppress our inner spirit, we can become depressed. Now it's a spiritual depression because I'm not actually allowing the spirit to flow through me. I'm allowing the ego to flow through me. So now I'm gonna be a lot more tired, be lethargic, mental fogginess. Now the ego is my inner roommate. So if we want our inner roommate to be that higher power, that higher source, we have to clean our house. Our house is our body. Like how are we breathing? Am I breathing in my nose, out my nose, creating nitrous oxide, allowing me to function out of my prefrontal cortex that allows me peace, relaxation, and clarity and get me out of that fight, flight, flight, or freeze mode? Or am I breathing in my nose, out my mouth, attracting cortisone, which is that chemical we need to fight, we're going to run, or we're going to freeze? And we don't use that, it turns to like an acid inside of our body, and we're slowly killing ourselves. So by you overstressing, it's basically a slow suicide. So every time you stress or you breathe inappropriately, mean in your nose, out your nose, you're slowly killing yourself by creating nitrous oxide because you're telling yourselves, hey, we're getting ready for battle. We're getting ready for war. And so if you're thinking that I'm in war, but inside my head, I'm walking around so acidic because of how much stress I have in my body. If you take time right now, just 3, 4 seconds, and just breathe with me. If you breathe in your nose and out your nose, allow your shoulders just to relax. Allow yourself just to be. Allow yourself just to feel. And when you're able to feel, you're able to heal through that breathing. If I'm breathing in my nose, out my mouth, I'm thinking I'm that feeling, and I don't have that time to adapt and adjust to realize I'm not that feeling. I'm here for that healing. So when I understand that, I'm not I'm not engaging in that inner roommate that will engage in that trauma. And we understand trauma is a psychological injury that came from a situation that you were exposed to. It could be physical, it could be mental, it could be spiritual. That's trauma. A situation that you were involved in that injured you psychologically. Wow. So I've got injured psychologically. I got an inner roommate telling me to go to the store and try to meditate, or this dumb, this stupid, or why you sitting here, or what this going to do. That's the perfect time to realize like, hey, that's not me. And like, whoa, what is sending me this? I don't want this. So when you're able to sit and watch it, you're able to create that space and back up a little bit and kind of see it and feel it like, whoa, I'm not my thoughts. And then you realize you're not your thoughts, you're working on now allowing yourself just to feel and just to be. And when we come into this introspective, we want to kind of come out of love because love is so conditional. We want to work on allowing. And now we work on allowing ourselves to feel and to be our true essence, which is love, will come out. But we have to learn to allow ourselves to feel what we're feeling, to recognize what it is that our inner roommate is deterring us from being our higher self by giving us such low vibration thinking. That's what meditation does. Help you become conscious of, all right, am I healing myself or am I killing myself based on my thinking? My thinking will bring my vibration. If I'm thinking, I'm gonna start to feel some type of way. So you want to reverse that. I want to start feeling some type of way so I can think. That's based on my mind. We think, so we feel. We want to start feeling, and our feeling is gonna start to heal that thinking because right now, in the present moment, all that I'm truly thinking about is breathing. As I'm breathing and being present, what's truly wrong? Nothing. So as I'm understanding what's going on, I'm able to just heal and breathe. It's simple. Check out the website. See what's going on. See what services I offer. See what might be helpful for you. And what's so beautiful is you have a free 15-minute or free 30-minute consultation to see where you are right now. Because to understand with it, it's a season and you're a fruit. If you're trying to go grow through this and it's not your season, it's gonna be very overly uncomfortable. You're not gonna be open to receive. It's gonna stress you already. Stress is outside pressure. Then you got that inside pressure we call anxiety. So you got outside pressure and inside pressure. Then you're putting a pressure on yourself based on emotions, thinking you want to heal. So for this conversation was free. It doesn't cost you nothing but a little time. We can actually sit down and truly understand the core of what it is that's causing you to feel the way you feel. We can go through that. We're going to go through the 8 levels of wellness. What's your emotional wellness? How's your environment? How's your finances? Is your occupation fulfilling to you? What's your intellectual wellness? What do you read to feed your spirit, to feed your soul? The 6 is, am I physical? What's my physical wellness? Am I at least walking around the block? Am I doing a couple of squats? Am I breathing appropriately? To me, that's the most prominent physical wellness we can do is that nostril breathing. That alkalines the body. A dis-ease cannot live in a fully alkaline body. So if I'm breathing appropriately, that's going to attract my physical wellness. And then also the seventh one is my social wellness. Who am I vibrating with? Who am I vibing with? What other people can I call and talk to and communicate with that's on the same vibration as me, that use the same vocabulary as me? Because if we're talking to people that don't quite understand us or not on this spiritual journey, understanding this self-worth, they're not gonna get it. It's gonna make you feel some type of way. But once you connect with your spiritual family, the spiritual community, what I'm building here with Namaste Thug, when you speak, it's like, whoa, it's a breath of fresh air because now you're able to communicate. So every Saturday of the month, I'm having a workshop here. We're gonna turn this to a vibe spot. If you're local in Fort Lauderdale area, hit me on the email, namasthethug@gmail.com, or you can text me 954-300-1886. Let's network. All the local healers in South Florida, Broward County, Dade County, Palm Beach. It's time to unite. It's time to start to heal this feminine energy, this masculine energy. If you're a male, you're getting a major in masculine energy, and you're getting a minor in feminine energy. We're thinking we're only masculine, we're both. And females, you're getting a major in feminine energy, and you're getting a minor in masculine energy. Balance the two. You're trying to be overly dependent. That's too masculine. We need to kind of come back into that feminine. And male, that we're being so structured, we're being overly hard, it's time to soften up and come into that feminine. And when we do that, we synchronize the whole. We want to become whole within and accept myself just as I am and love myself as I evolve and allow myself to evolve to become that. You need help? I can help you with that. So don't be afraid to reach out. It doesn't cost you nothing but a little time. We have a free 15 or 30-minute consultation. Go to my website now. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Go to that website. Set your session up that you can call. We can have a consultation and we can go from there. I'm telling you what I experienced from licking my own wounds. And now I have become that master healer. Not saying everything I've been through I've healed, but I'm mindful and I'm aware of it. So allow my trauma, allow my low self-esteem, allow my self-doubt, allow my aggression, allow that warrior in me to heal that warrior in you. It's not aggression. It's that warrior spirit that our ancestors are downloading in us. So if you're rejecting your aggressive side, you say you shouldn't be that, that's almost treason on your ancestors. Because our ancestors was warrior spirits when needed it. We were healers, not only killers. We were only killer if needed to be. We're more focused on the laws of my art. It's time to center up. Get on your square. Center yourself in your spirit. And ask yourself, what's stopping you from being great? What are you beneath that father, beneath that mother, beneath that lieutenant, beneath that CEO? What are you? We drop all those titles. We drop all those labels. And I ask you, what are you? What would your answer be? Just think about it. What are you? What are you? No titles, no male, no female. What are you? Good question. That's a deep question, they say, right? You are a spiritual being having a human, H-U-E-M-A-N experience. Human, human experience. Are you open mentally to take that test, to take that challenge? And when you do, the whole universe is going to support you. It's going to be with you. It wants you to release the known and come into the unknown. Release the linear and come into the non-linear. Stop judging. I'm gonna say this and get out of here. When we say opposition, opposition in the spiritual world in its organic state doesn't mean against you. I'm a Virgo and my opposition is Pisces. So my opposition isn't against me, it's the other side of me. Like how we say we have a sun sign and we have a moon sign. And the reason why we say a moon sign because allow this plane to pass across us. My office is outside, baby. The world is my office. I'm so blessed for that. We speak about a moon sign because we never see the other side of the moon. Sometimes I say you are. We only see one side of you. You want to be able to allow that other side to come out too, and now you become whole because you have both sides. Same thing with the opposition. I'm a Virgo, which likes order, but then the Pisces in me likes chaos, which means erratic behaviors every now and again. That could almost make me seem like I am bipolar, but it's based on my polar nodes, the opposition. So understanding ourselves from a universal standpoint helped me with my mental health issues. So allow me to use these tools to help you with your issues. Remember, it costs you nothing but time. Go to the website, set up your free 15 or 30-minute consultation. Let's see how my coach can help you become that higher man. And remember, your wellness is your breath. Be that higher being. Be yourself. Everything you need is inside you. Take that time and find it. The best gift you can give yourself is liberation from lower vibration thought. Namaste, thug. True heart under God. Peace. Yes.